political commentator and radio host Iain Dale had previously claimed he would rather remain in the European Union than back Theresa May's Brexit deal. But speaking on BBC Radio 4's Any Questions, Mr. Dale said the Brexiteer Tory MPs now face a key dilemma. The Eurosceptic said, "If you believe in Brexit, you have to believe that we should leave." On March 29, as the government has said repeatedly, as Theresa May has repeatedly said all along, "If I was an MP now I would support her dealIain Dale," one of her famous red lines which she seems to be quite at 50-50, that we won't leave at all. The prospects of that happening and the consequences for our democracy I can barely think of. I mean, they are going to be terrible if that happens. So, I reluctantly have come to the conclusions that if I was an MP now I would support her deal, but I would do it very reluctantly. Because I would have been driven to do it because of this project fear which Ollie Robbins, her advisor, outlined in his barroom chat on February 12 in Brussels. Brexit News. Iain Dale said there is a chance Brexit will not happen. Image LBC Parliament TV. What he said then is now coming true. He said, "We will threaten them with a 2-year extension period because then there could be another referendum and Brexit might not happen, so they will all whip into line in the end. And that's probably, I suspect, what is going to happen. But what a way to run a government." The comments come as Mrs. May failed to get enough concessions from the EU on her backstop proposal in time for her second meaningful vote on the withdrawal agreement this week. The Prime Minister lost a crucial vote on her deal on Tuesday night, with MPs voting by 391 to 242 against the deal. This week MPs also voted to take no deal off the table under any circumstance and approve a motion setting out the option to have a short delay by agreeing to a Brexit deal by March 20 or a longer delay if no deal can be agreed in time. Both the votes on a no-deal Brexit and an Article 50 extension are not legally binding, which means that until the government does not change the legislation, the UK is still leaving on March 29. With or without a deal. Speaking after MPs voted to take a no-deal Brexit off the table, Mrs. May claimed she will be putting her Brexit deal to a third meaningful vote. Mrs. May warned if the deal, which has already been twice rejected by massive majorities, is not approved, a longer extension will be needed, requiring Britain to take part in the European Parliament elections in May.